can he stay on as president if people are saying you're not fit to run for re-election?
He cares a lot about what scholars think about the things that he has done and the things that he is doing. And so it seems extremely unlikely that he would do anything to shorten his term.
So weeks of leaks and speculation is over. Biden is out. Joining us live now, our US analyst, Michael Ware. Michael, good to see you. Thanks for your time this morning. So, I mean, we had been predicting this. We've been talking about it for days, weeks, months, even years. Now the moment has arrived. What do you make of it?
Well, as you say, we've all seen this coming. It pretty much was a matter of time. But the bottom line is take absolutely everything you think you know about this election and throw it away. Scrub your boards clean. We're starting from scratch at a scramble. This is going to be one of the most fascinating presidential races in decades, at least since 1968, when the sitting president, Lyndon Johnson, said he would not seek his party re-nomination. But even Johnson did that months earlier than what President Biden has done now. So this race is truly on. And to be honest, I would expect the Democratic machinery to line up behind Vice President Kamala Harris. The real question becomes about her VP nominee, almost certainly to be a governor of one sort, governor, male or female, from a swing state, possibly an extraordinarily popular senator from another swing state, Arizona, a man who's an astronaut, whose wife was in Congress when she was shot in a mass shooting. So there's many choices she could make. So, mate, it's a whole new race. And I have to tell you, my sources at Mar-a-Lago and Bedminster tell me that, you know, this is not the race former President Trump wanted.
Yeah, look, backing up things there. So, I mean, what is usually a marathon, these sorts of elections, it's a one in Olympic parlance right now. It's a 100-meter dash to the finish, isn't it? Do you think? I mean, I had an interesting conversation with a former assistant to Barack Obama a short time ago, and he backed up what you said. He believes, for the sake of the party, this all needs to be squared away before the convention. That the Democrats and all those governors are going to have to swing in behind Kamala Harris. She will have to pick a running mate from a swing state, which is exactly what you said. They said she would have to pick someone white to balance out the voting blocks, and that this will be done soon. He also believes that the Democrats can win, despite what the polls are saying. Do you think they can this late?
Mate, this is a complete toss-up. Come in, spinner.
But Kamala Harris, look,
Seriously,
look, let's go through it. I mean, she is unpopular, right? I mean, she's done not so much when it comes to the border.
Well,
you got these reports about high staff turnover, right, in the background too, which perhaps points to friction behind the scenes. You know, more than 20 staff members leaving in short spaces of time. That's just to name a few points that point to her negativity. But do you think she can still come out over the top of Trump?
Mate, the polls say so. Statistically, on a national level, she's neck and neck with Trump within the margins of statistical error. And as Democrats are saying this morning, rightly or wrongly, this is going to launch an explosion of energy within the Democratic Party.
There will be a sugar hit.
She is in it with a real shot. Now, don't forget, she's a lifetime criminal prosecutor. She was an attorney general of California, which is what, the 6th, 7th largest economy in the world. It could be its own country, for goodness sake. And the immigration baggage, I don't see that going to hang off her. She wasn't in charge of the border itself. She was in charge of the root causes in South and Central America. So that is something that the Republicans are going to go hard at her on. But she's only now stepping out of the shadows. We don't yet know a potential presidential nominee, Kamala Harris. We have a really unknown quantity, mate. All bets are off, brother. All bets are off.
So what do you make of Barack Obama not getting in behind her this morning, giving her his full endorsement?
I think he's being a statesman.
Right.
I think he's being a party statesman. He doesn't want to tip the balance. I think former President Obama, knows which way this is going to go. But in effect, he doesn't have to come out for Kamala Harris because I think the tide's already turned. So for the Clintons to come out, you know, there's a long separation of time between the Clintons and now. That's fine. We do know that President Obama, who is so closely tied with President Biden, you know, has a great voice within the party. And so perhaps he's just being statesmanlike. I put it this way. I don't know what's in former President Obama's head, but I can tell you now that the fact that he hasn't said anything doesn't mean anything.